Welcome to Knightline News for Friday, March 21st, 2025. I'm Luis Arias.
And I am Daniel Cruz with your morning announcements. Yearbooks are on sale for $60. They are selling quickly, so make sure to buy yours now. Head to the yearbookordercenter.com and select our school with the order code 10642 to order your yearbook. School varsity jackets are on sale for $50 in size small through extra large. For $10 more, you can personalize the jacket with your name. See Mrs. Cruz in room 1101 to place your order.
Medal of Honor Day is recognized on the 25th of March every year in Florida because that day falls during spring break this year. We'd like to tell you about the day. The Medal of Honor is the highest award for valor in action against an enemy force that can be bestowed upon an individual serving in the armed services of the United States of America. Recipients receive the Medal of Honor from the President on behalf of Congress. It was first awarded during the Civil War and the eligibility criteria medal design and recognition on the recipient's grave marker have all evolved over time. Let's have a look at this video about the Medal of Honor.
Next week is Medal of Honor Week.
Let's learn a little bit more about the Medal of Honor.
Of the 40 million Americans who have served in the armed forces since the Civil War, just over 3,500 have earned the Medal of Honor. It's a distinction that few will ever know, and though it is considered by many to be the greatest individual achievement, most will tell you that it's a shared honor.
Have you guys ever read about any Medal of Honor recipients? Some of their stories are insane. I read the one about Audie Murphy. He was the most decorated soldier in World War II and the youngest to get the Medal of Honor. He took on an entire German unit by himself.
Oh, I heard about him. He jumped onto a burning tank destroyer and used a machine gun to fight off a ton of enemy soldiers. He was wounded, but he kept going. It's like something out of a movie.
That reminds me of Desmond Doss. He kind of did the opposite. He was a medic who refused to carry a weapon because of his beliefs, but he still saved 75 men at Hawksaw Ridge, all while under heavy fire.
Wow, he had no way to defend himself, and yet he ran straight into danger over and over. He even lowered wounded soldiers down a cliff by himself.
And every time he went back, he kept saying, "Lord, help me get one more." He was practically invincible.
Salvatore Sconta's story was just as intense. He was the first living recipient since Vietnam. His unit got ambushed in Afghanistan, and instead of taking cover, he ran straight towards enemy fire to save his team.
Oh yeah, he saw one of his squad mates being dragged away by the Taliban. So he chased them down, took out the enemy, and pulled his friend to safety.
Each soldier displayed bravery in a different way. Murphy fought like a one-man army. Dawes saved countless lives without a gun. And Gupta risked everything to protect his squad.
Yeah, they all showed courage in different ways. The Medal of Honor isn't given for nothing. These guys more than earned it.
Makes you really wonder what you do in their place.
To learn more about the Medal of Honor, please visit www.cmohs.org. Silver Knights hats are on sale for $20 from 1101. Hats are available in gray or black. See Mrs. Cruz to place your order. Students need to meet with Mrs. Strada regarding summer dual enrollment. Please schedule a meeting using a link on your class Schoology page. Appointments are set in 10-minute increments. Students must show their appointment on their phones or computers as they pass to see Mrs. Strada.
Ms. Galette, Ms. Patino, and Ms. Perez will be hosting the second annual JMMS Talent Show. Enjoy the show on Thursday, April 3rd, starting at 4 p.m. All students are welcome to attend, parents too. Admission is $3 at the door. The Interact Club is sponsoring an animal shelter drive that will benefit Miami-Dade County's animal services. Today is the last day to help out. For more information, please see Ms. Perez in room 1334.
Tutoring and reading and writing for middle school students is available from Ms. Rocher in room 1323 on Mondays and Wednesdays from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. Get math homework help from Ms. De La Vega in room 1301 on Wednesdays and Ms. Henderson in room 1328 on Wednesdays. Take advantage of tutoring and homework help on Mondays and Wednesday afternoons. Tennis team welcomed Hialeah Gardens School for our first home tennis match since the 1990s. It was worth the wait. The Silver Knights defeated the Gladiators 6-4 in the tight contest. The decisive match was won by Julian Delgado, who saved 2 match points on his way to winning 11-9 in the decisive tiebreaker. Our next home match is April 9 at 9:30 a.m. against Miami Lakes Middle School.
Be sure to visit the Media Center today to see the roller coasters created by Mrs. Kalen's physics classes. We'll be right back after this.
And I am so glad that you could make it to this video celebrating Down Syndrome Awareness Month. Now, Down syndrome is a disability that you were born with. It affects how you think, learn, process, and how you look. And the reason why we have a month like this, called Down Syndrome Awareness Month, is because we want to celebrate the achievements of those people who have Down syndrome. We want to educate people about the disability, and we want to promote and encourage a more inclusive society for all of us to live in.
World Down Syndrome Day, WDSD, is a global initiative launched by the United Nations in 2012 with the support of Down Syndrome International to develop activities and events to support individuals living with Down syndrome and raise awareness about the vital contributions made to our communities by individuals with Down syndrome. Now for the dad joke of the week.
You know what time it is. And I got one right here ready. All right. Where do all saplings go to learn?
Where?
Elementary school. That does it for that does it for us today. Have a great spring break. We'll see you back here on April 1st.